Hi, and welcome to the October 2023 Nanaimo single-family home real estate market update. I'm John Cooper with the John Cooper Real Estate Group. I jump on here every month and not just provide you with the data, but I think more importantly, I provide you my take on the data. So we're going to cover some of the demand and supply metrics. I'm going to look at the impact that those metrics have on the overall market, and then I'm going to look at it from a seller perspective and a buyer's perspective. Let's get into it. When we're talking about supply here in Nanaimo, it's important to note that September 2022, if you recall about a year ago, was when our extreme sellers market started to take a turn. And we started to see interest rates increase, and we started to see a fairly substantial reduction in demand. So the September 2022 stats don't contrast all that well to the September 2023 stats, because that was a specific moment in consumer perspective around what the market was going to do. So specifically on the single family supply side, let's talk about the number of units listed. And with that, month over month, we actually saw units listed increase 5% in September 2023 compared to last year. But the 12 months to date will tell you that overall, we've actually seen a 17% reduction in new listings this time, September 2023, compared to September 2022. Active listings follow that same trajectory. So in this time last year, we had about 357 active listings, and right now we've got about 315 active listings. So supply, as you're hearing over and over, continues to remain low, and we haven't seen any substantial increase on the supply side overall in single family detached. Shifting over to the demand side, month over month trading volume. Now this is what I was talking about. Month over month trading volume is up 72%. So there's been a 72% increase in the amount of money coming into the single family real estate market in Nanaimo compared to 2022. But hold your horses there. Let's look at the year to date. Year to date, the aggregated total volume of all housing sales in 2023 compared to 2022 is actually down about 25%. So yes, this September blew away the September of last year, but overall we're still down about 25%. That's when we're looking at dollar volume. If you're looking at units sold, so the actual number of single family homes that sell, we've seen that come down about 15% year to date, but the month over month stats will tell you that we traded 73% more houses this September than last year. Again, that's going to mislead you, so don't spend too much time on that. But yeah, September 2023 was a pretty darn good month compared to September 2022. All right, now's where things get interesting, where we start to talk about impact. So the numbers are what they are, but let's talk about what impact has the supply and demand economics had on our market in real. So the sell to list ratio, that's held steady with about 60% of homes getting listed selling and about 40% not. That was about the same this time last year as it is this year. So that hasn't seen really a substantial change. Average sale price, on the other hand, you've probably heard a fair bit about this one. So average sale price is down 10%. Okay, if we look at the month over month, it's a little less than that, but it's overall down about 10%. If you want to use easy numbers, I would say the average this time last year was like 900,000, and this year it's closer to 800,000. The median sitting at 780,000. So we have seen some relief for the average sale price. Obviously, that's still a pretty high average from a Canadian standard, a fairly low average from a Western Canadian standard, so it's all about perspective and it's all relative. Average discount for buyers that are jumping in this market. So this time last year, the average year-to-date discount was plus 4%. So the average home was selling for 4% above asking price this time last year. We've seen a 7-point adjustment there. So now we're actually seeing buyers get on average about a 2 to 2.5% discount. That's, normal averages are 3 to 4%. In the low of the extreme buyers market we had in 2013, we were looking about an average about 5%. Okay, so days on market, we have actually seen a pretty dramatic change there too, with an increase. Homes are taking on average 80% longer to sell this year than they were last year, but that's still 36 days. So 36 days, from my perspective, I've been trading here in Nanaimo for 16 years. 36 days is still a pretty low average in terms of the amount of time it takes to sell a home. So if you're a seller making a move, it's you're trying to figure out what to do. Here's my advice for single-family homeowners right now. You need a plan. You need it now, okay? The old sell it and we'll figure it out, that is not a good plan. That is great for a sales agent trying to do a deal, but sell it and figure it out is the worst plan. You need a plan. You need it now. And so we direct that plan with some pretty simple questions, like where do you want to live in the next 3 to 5 years? Do you need to borrow money or get a mortgage to make that happen? And if so, what is your new payment likely to be? Even if you're staying where you are, you need to start figuring out what's your new payment going to be when it comes time for your renewal date, and can you afford it? And then you got to play the prediction game. Do you think rates are going to go up? Do you think rates are going to stay the same, or do you think rates are going to go down? I would say plan on them staying the same or going up. I don't see a lot of interest rate relief coming. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, that's anybody's guess. But make a plan and have some contingencies in that plan. If they go up, here's my plan. Okay, I'll be able to survive. It'll suck, but whatever. If it goes down, here I'm going to refi. This is how it's going to work. Have a plan. Throw in some contingencies, but get a plan. Don't take the, I don't know, we'll sell it and we'll figure it out later. Update the plan as the inputs change, because they definitely will change. All right, lastly, let's touch on buyers. So buyers right now, money's expensive. Okay, prices though are unlikely to go up. So I think the pressure's off a little bit. So focus on long-term stability. That's always great advice, and it's very good advice now. Be discerning, be patient, and most importantly, negotiate like you mean it. All right, there are opportunities out there. If you've got the guts and the know-how, you can get some pretty substantial discounts right now. But also, as always, be cautious. Make sure you're not making a mistake. All right, that's it. That's the update for this month. As always, get reliable, proven experience. This is not the time to be charitable. This is not the time to use Cousin Sally or Uncle Jim or your new friend that just got a license. These are big decisions. My advice is this: act like it's one of the biggest financial decisions you're ever going to make in your life, because guess what? It is. I'm John Cooper. I'm with the John Cooper Group. And I'm with eXp Realty. And if you have any questions about the market, if you have any questions about the statistics, or you have a big real estate decision in front of you and you want someone to just help you with that decision in a way that doesn't feel like you're getting pushed into a sales funnel, then I might be the guy to talk to. Have a great day.